Oh, what's up? So, I got my phone. Well, I ain't got it back, but I ain't get my phone back. But I'm just sneaking it for right now. Yeah. Basically, this could be this part one. What if it's in a series? What if Izuku was the number one student in UA? So let me hold on. Yeah, what if he was the number one student in UA? Yeah, that's really it. Well, let's start. His quirks gonna be teleportation and I'm not sure. I think I want to say he don't get one for all, but he's gonna have teleportation and teleportation in like a telekinesis quirk. Yeah, teleportation. No, actually no. He will have teleportation in one for all. Fuck it, I really don't care. All right, we start off UA. Oh, and he's older than Bakugo in this one. He about the same age. I'm pretty sure Inko is older than Misuki. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. But we just gonna say that she was older than her by like 12 years. But they did have a baby at the same time, around the same time. But Izuku will have a little brother called wait, what was this? Name Hiyashi Jr. We're just gonna call him Hiyashi Jr. I ain't trying to stress that much over a fucking name. So his name will be Hiyashi Jr. His little brother name. And yeah. But without further ado, let's start. Alright, we start off where Deku. Actually no, we go into class 1A as Hiyashi is saying, as he says, I saw. Actually, no, because he has a strong telekinesis quirk. Or, not, yeah, he has the telekinesis. Average, basically. But, yeah. So, I saw it. Well, this is the part with the big three. We're going to that part where the big three is introduced. As he says, and the same thing with Bakugo and Izuku still, where Hiyashi still happens. I can't say that, but like where they have fought Bakugo and Izuku, that episode when they had fought, just replace he replaced Izuku with Hiyashi, and they fought. We just gonna say they fought because yeah. They had fought because Hiyashi thought or Bakugo thought Bakugo thought Hiyashi thought he was better than him, but he wasn't. But he never thought that. So yeah, we're just gonna start. Anyways, let's go. As the teacher walks in, as he says, "Shut up." As I always say, "Shut up, everybody." As he says, and we have some guests today. As he already explains the license and all that. And in Todoroki, he got his license in this one. I'm not gonna do my nigga like that. Or Bakugo. They both got their shits. Don't know how the fuck Manetta got his. But the two strongest niggas, like, the plot is crazy. I'm not gonna get out. Like, what were them niggas thinking? The plot was crazy. Anyways, damn the shirt. Fuck. Anyways, Izuku, he, actually no. As I always says, you guys can come in now. He says, you guys can come in now. As, 3 students barge in the door. As, and they were still on house arrest too. house arrest. He says these are the big three, the strongest people in UA, or the strongest students in UA. As Miro says, technically there is one more, but he's stronger than all of us. But he isn't here. As Izuku, Hiyashi says, who is it? He doesn't know. He says, wait, no, he doesn't say that. He says, is it Izuku Midoriya? As he says, yeah, how do you know that? As they all look at him confused. Besides Tamaki. And Tamaki just facing the wall. He just facing the wall. Anyways, he looks at them confused, and he looks at fucking Hiyashi confused. My bad. And he says, well, that's my older brother. As they all say, what? As they all rush over to him, saying, what's your quirk? Or Miro does that. As Nejire says, he talks about you a lot. I should have known. As Izuku, not Izuku, my bad. Aizawa says, enough talking, brats. As Miro does the little shit where he says basically all of them versus me. And dang, okay, when I seen the episode, I was like, damn, them niggas got shitted off. Like, they got shitted on. But anyways, we'll do that versus him. Or, you know what I mean? Fucking Miro versus the 1A class. As Izuku, keep saying Izuku. As everybody's excited. Oh, and by the way, these are still the same UA students. It's just that Izuku's older than everyone. He's the same age as Miro. And Nidra is 1 year younger than him. And Tamaki is the same age as them. But Izuku is technically the oldest. We're just gonna say he's the oldest, and they're all younger than him, basically. But yeah. But they all did grow up together type shit. Well, I won't say they grew up together, but they went to school together for a while type shit. So yeah. As they all get to the training field, Miro says, are you guys ready? As he says, now, which one of you guys do you want to fight? No, he doesn't say that. He says, which one of you guys should I take down first? As basically everything in canon happens. Now let's go to where he gets to Hiyashi. He's gonna punch Hiyashi in the stomach. As Hiyashi, he classed like a telekinesis border, like kind of like a shield, a barrier, basically. And it stops Tamaki's punch as it blows him back. As he says, wow, I haven't felt that much power in a while. Your brother, he says, I can understand this. If your brother's this strong, if your brother's number one, then I knew this wouldn't be easy type shit, he said. But yeah, not Tamaki, my bad. Miro rushes him again as he's about to punch him. As he phases, he puts a wall. As Miro go through that motherfucker. And then he go on the ground. As he pops up, he uppercuts the shit out of Hiyashi. And he falls down. And he's knocked out. As he says now, Tamaki, me versus you. Or he says, no, both of you guys versus me. We need to show them how battle actually works. As he says, as Nedra says, Nedra looks at Tamaki and says, "Come on, Tamaki." As Miro says, Tamaki says it isn't fair. He's going to win. As he groans and he basically walks over there with Nedra. Fuck. But yeah, basically he just does that. And as they're about to start fighting, they hear loud. Or actually, no. Go put that on pause. Basically, alright. As I always says, are you guys sure about this? As all of 1A are on the wall watching. As he says, yeah, I'm positive I can take them both on. As Izuku, he says, Miro says, Tamaki and Nedra both say, that's what you think. Bring it on. As they both rush him. Or Tamaki, I don't know. Oh, I do know his quirk. I think it's whatever he eats, he can like turn his body parts into, or some shit like that. I don't know. But he, I didn't get to that far yet, but I'm like season 4, but I haven't found out his quirk yet. I know it, but at the same time, like I know it just from like other people, but like at the same time, I don't like know it type shit. If you get what I'm saying. But yeah, he basically says sorry, bring it on. As they both rush him, as Nedra rushes him, shooting energy blasts. As Tamaki he shoots out his hand. I guess I could say octopus hand. I don't fucking know. Yeah, he shoots out squid hands. As they're about to grab Miro, as Nedra is about to punch him, and he faces through that shit. As he walks, he sinks underground. He sinks underground, and he comes up, smacking the shit out of Tamaki. Tamaki's, he's got a resistance to that shit though, so he don't fall that easily. As Nedra shoots an energy blast, as it smacks the shit out of his Miro's back, him not knowing. This all just plot, by the way. I'm pretty sure he would have easily evaded that in that anime. But yeah, just plot. He smacks it basically smacks him in his back as he falls and like smacks the wall. As the debris ends, they see no one. As the classman says, where did he go? As he comes up and punches Nedra in her stomach. As Nedra falls down, says, damn it, Tamaki. As he looks over there by Tamaki as he phases or premates, whatever the fuck, it don't really matter. He phases as he looks at her. As Tamaki says, I got it. As he shoots like octopus ink out. I'm not sure if he can do that, but he shoots octopus ink out. And and it like some of it hits Mirko's eye, his left eye, but it really doesn't matter. He, but at the same time, some of that hit Nedra since he phased through it. So now Nedra is like covered in black squid ink. Don't think of it like anything sexual. Just she's covered in black squid ink, like, cause just don't. Anyways, he Tamaki says, "Damn it, sorry, Nedra." And Nedra says, "There's no time for apologies." And she wipes the it didn't get in her eyes, by the way. As Miro says, "Damn it," as he phases. And he just starts, he basically pummeled the shit out of Tamaki as Tamaki's out. As he says he can do that? What the fuck? As the class one, they're just shocked as Aizawa says, quiet, and watch and observe. As, he gets up. He gets up. Tamaki gets up as Miro finishes him off with one last final blow. Nejire, she's up as she starts sending shots at him, but she starts kind of like tripping in her step as she's getting sleepier. I'm pretty sure her quirk takes her energy. So yeah, she's getting sleepier. She starts tripping, or she trips in her step, and she says, "Damn it, I have to focus." As she rubs her eyes as she starts flying. As he says, "You can't give me up here, Tamaki." And she says, "Damn it, I can't hold this any longer." She was up there for a while, shooting energy blast. As she falls down. Oh, that shit hurt. Tamaki is pre-mating, so he doesn't know that she's falling. As everyone's like, someone save her. As Momo creates like a little cushion thing. As she throws it, but it was too late. As she's about to hit the ground, they hear a loud like crash, and it's like smoke around everywhere. As everyone is like, "What the hell? What was that?" As they're like, "Mom, I think you saved her." As they all go up to where she was, as she isn't there anymore. As our Chuckle saying, "I knew you'd be here, Izuku." As Izuku smiles, saying, "Yeah." As he says, "You're late, you know." As he says, "I know. I just had to talk some stuff out with All Might." As he says, as Class 1A looks at him, as he sits Nejire down by the wall, as she opens her eyes, kinda knowing she sees Izuku, and she flashes back out. But Izuku, he says, Did Miro teach you guys a lesson or what?" As he cracks his knuckles, as Aizawa says, "Yeah, he did. There's no point for you to be here now." As he says, "What?" Alright guys. As he basically he's about to teleport away as Aizawa stops his quirk. And she says, "No. You need to be here with your teammates and teach my class, goddammit. They've already been through 3 villain attacks." As he says, yeah. As he says, "Wow. First," as he says, "everyone get in line." As Miro pops back up, as he says, "Where's Nejire?" As he sees her down, as he says, "Izuku, you're here?" As he says, yeah. He says, I know. I'm the star of the show. Just calm down." As Miro chuckles, as he says, "Honestly, I think that's me." As Izuku teleports towards him. Or right in front of him, actually. As he says, you wouldn't want to test that again, would you?" As everyone is like, "Oh my god, that's so cool." As Miro says, "Yeah, you're right, you'd win." As everyone's like shocked, saying, "What? I thought you were..." Miro says, I thought he could beat you. I thought after what you just showed us, man, you should be number 1. As Izuku chuckles, saying, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, this guy can't even touch me." As he puts his hand on Miro's shoulder, where he slight jabs his shoulder, saying he can't even touch me. As he looks at Miro, as he chuckles, as he says, "He can hold his own though, but he still couldn't lay a finger on me last time we sparred." As the whole class is kind of like shocked. It's like they just shocked. Aizawa says, are you gonna keep babbling? Or are you gonna help my team? Or are you gonna help my class? God damn. As, he says, fine, Aizawa, I'll help. Damn, you're a crybaby. As Aizawa quirks actively. As he says, what? I says, I was just joking. As he chuckles, as he walks over to his brother, saying, how you been? Actually, no. Because Izuku in this one, he is the typical big brother. He's the Itachi. But he did kill his family. He only looks up, talks to strong people. I'm gonna say strong people, but people who could actually give him, who could actually, like, you get what I'm saying. People who could actually try him type shit. And see, he goes over to his brother and he says, you're weak, get stronger. As all of them are saying, what? Hey, that's rude. You shouldn't talk to your brother like that. As he says, shut up. All of you are pathetic. As he walks up to Todoroki, and he says, maybe you and that explosive boy could give me a run for my money. And she says, nah, I'm just kidding. You're all weak. As he chuckles. As everyone says, how the hell did his personality change that quick? As Aizawa says, hey, Izuku, stop threatening my kids. As he looks at Aizawa, he says, threatening? No, I'm just giving him some influence. As Hiyashi looks at it. He looks up at Izuku, as he says, why do you always have to be like that? As Izuku turns around, and she says, he's just looking at him, he doesn't say anything. As Hiyashi says, I hate you with all my heart. As he runs away. As the class is about to run after him. But Hiyashi tells him to quiet, like stop, and he'll come back eventually. As Nejire, she wakes up as she seen the whole thing, and she smacks Izuku, and she says, Izuku, what did I tell you about being mean to people? As he looks at her, as he holds his cheek, saying, sorry, Nejire, but you know how I feel about weaklings. As she smacks him again on his other cheek. As he says, hey, don't hit me again. And she says, what? And she says, what are you going to do then, Izuku? As he chuckles, as he gets closer, as he whispers in her ear. As he whispers in her ear, hold on, I'll stretch. Fuck, that felt good. Anyways, he whispers in her ear, he says, well, I'll take those black panties you got on off right now. As she blushes, and she says, what? As she smacks him, saying, you pervert. As Izuku says, it's not my fault. And she says, it is my fault. And she says, no, I'm just joking, Nejire. As he kisses her, all of them are like, what? Everybody's shocked. As she says, go apologize to your brother. And he says, all right. I'll do it some other time. And she looks at him, and he says, fine. And he teleports off. Now, Aizawa says, Miro says, when did you two start dating? And she says, we've been dating for some time now. As, Miro says, what? Since when? And he says, I told you for some time now. And she blushes. as they only started dating like yesterday. But, you know, as as Miro says, no, you guys must have just started recently. As he says, maybe a fresh couple like that, kissing that like that romantically, you guys must want to have kids or something. As Nezuko, Nezuko. Fuck, why did I say Nezuko? And Nezuko blushes like real red. And she says, Miro, shut up before I smack you. As Miro says, yeah, you can lay a finger on me. As he sighs, as he walks away, saying, this class is officially yours. And Tamaki, as he looks at Tamaki as he's still asleep, or knocked the fuck out, not sleep, knocked the fuck out. And she says, well, this class is officially yours and Izuku's. The two couples can handle this, or the couple can handle this. As he look at Aizawa nods his head, saying it's fine for him to leave. As, he leaves. Sorry. Damn. Basically, anyways, after that, we go to Izuku as he goes to his brother crying he's outside of the other warehouse crying. As he says, get up. Izuku tells his brother, he says, get up. As he says, shut up. As he screams, get up. As, he actually looks up. As he stands up saying, what do you want? As he hugs him, as he says, get stronger and I respect you more. As he walks away saying, I'll be looking forward to a day we can fight. But if you're weak forever, then that day won't come. As he says, if you really hate me, get stronger so you can take revenge. As he actually accepted this. As he says, as he thinks deeply about it, as he looks up to see Izuku already gone. Back to class where the time skip. They're in the classroom. And then in the classroom, Nature says, now, everyone, as she tries to separate the weakest from the strongest people. As, well, I wouldn't say, the weakest quirks from the strongest quirks. As Izuku says, Nature, honey, you got this all wrong. As she blushes, saying, don't call me that in front of everyone. As he wraps his arm around her, saying, it's fine. And it isn't like any of that can give me a challenge. As she blushes, saying, Izuku, stop it. It's embarrassing. As he says, oh wow, I didn't know I was embarrassing to be around. As he hugs her. As she says, wait, I didn't mean it. As Aizawa says, hey, enough with your relationship and teach my damn kids. As Nejire says, oh right, sorry, Mr. Aizawa. Alright, as they officially split up the weakest, half the stronger kids go to Izuku and the weaker kids go to the weaker kids. Actually, no. The stronger kids go to Nejire and the weaker kids go to Izuku. As he says, everyone, if you're on my side, follow me. As Nejire looks at him, saying, Nejire is just looking at him. As he says, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt them. As Aizawa says, as he says, Izuku, try to give them a run for their money. As Izuku says, yeah, I'll push them, whatever. As, you know, Aizawa, he, alright, Aizawa, he says, yeah. Just make sure you get to it. Alright, time skip to when all of that is over. Because I really don't feel like talking about that shit. Alright, Izuku. He says, hey, Nejire. And she doesn't talk to him. And he says, hey. And she stops. And she teleports in front of her saying, hey. And she gives her a hug saying, I understand. I'm sorry if I acted today. And she says, you have to treat your brother better and everyone else. And she was about to say, we're gonna have to call this off, like the relationship off. But Izuku kisses her, saying, yeah, I understand. And she blushes, saying, don't do that out of like the blue. Damn, that church felt good. I'm gonna get a cramp. That church is so fucking good. Fuck. But yeah, basically, Nejire says, don't do that ever anywhere. People could be watching. As Izuku says, yeah. And she says, plus, I think that, and she says, Nejire, you need to calm down. No one's gonna, care that we're dating. As he says, well, Izuku says, well, unless you wanted me to keep it under the radar, that plan is pretty much gone. And she looks at him and she says, fine. But just, and she says, what? Take things slow. She whispers that in her ear. And she blushes as, she says, hey, stop whispering in my ear. As Izuku says, yeah. And she says, where are we going anyway? And she says, I told you to follow me. Just follow me, goddammit. And she says, ooh. Miss Nejire using bad words, I see. As he, and she looks at him. And she says, what? And she huffs, and they keep walking. Now, time skip when they at the location. They're, fuck, that just scared me. Oh my god, boy. I almost had a fucking heart attack. Anyways, Nejire and Izuku, they get to her dorm. As Nejire says, hey, Izuku says, he says, really? You could have just told me to teleport us here. As, he says, she basically says, but you've never been inside it, so, as she says, as a couple, I wanted to make sure you, see what my room looks like. And she says, oh, invited me to your palace, I see. And she opens the door. And she opens the door as they get inside. As he closes the door, and she says, oh, wow. I never thought you liked the color. It's like kind of like a red and blackish vibe. But it's like a romantic red and blackish vibe. And she says, I never thought you'd be the romantic type, Nejire. And she hugs her from behind. And she blushes, saying, Izuku, I told you to take things slow. I'm not ready for that. Just wait for stuff like that yet. And she says, yeah. And she sighs and lays on her bed. And she gets up and she says, stop roaming around. And she opens her dresser. It's basically her panties in that mud. And not Izuku. Nature blushes, saying, wait, stop, don't go in there. As he says, ooh, like what I see. And she picks up a pair. As Nature tells her, says, put that down. And she's blushing red, like real red. And Shizuku says, or what? And he's smiling. And she says, no, I'm just fucking with you, Ninja. As he puts him down. And he says, but if you want, we can take those off. Those black ones you have off. And she blushes and she says, stop saying that. Hold on. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Alright. Anyways, he says, hold on. She says, hold on. Wait, what the fuck was I? Fuck. I'm gonna go back to where I was. He says, we can take those black ones off you have on if you want. And she looks at her and she says, stop it. And she blushing like real hard. And she says, yeah. He says, yeah, you're easily, you get ready easily. And she lays under her bed, signaling her to come over there and sit, get on the bed with him. As he takes his shirt off, as she basically saddles him, as he says, oh, look at this, Miss Nature doing naughty things. And she says, we aren't doing anything naughty, I'm just sitting on top of you, calm down. As she starts touching his chest and abs and his scars and stuff. As he says, how'd you get this? As Izuku, he rubs one of his most like a serious frequent scar. As he says, me and some guy at a robbery, he stabbed me. As she says, how did he stab you? As he says, yeah. As she says, you were getting too cocky, weren't you? She says, yeah, he caught me off guard and I slipped. As she says, well, right now she's at at his bicep. Or not his bicep, kind of under, right here. Hold on. Kind of right here. Right here. Look in the middle of the screen type shit. That's where it's at. Watermelon. Anyways, that's where it's at. And, she says, she goes to his middle section of his stomach. And she says, what about this one? And she tells the story about that one. And she says, well, and she goes, and she basically glides her pointer finger down. But she basically caressing his chest. And she caresses her finger down. Deep into the dark crevices. And the girl reaches. Oh, I gotta think of what to say because I'm not trying to get another strike. His manhood. Everyone knows what that is. I'm pretty sure they won't strike me for that. Because in the past, I was getting strikes back to back. I'm not gonna cap. Yeah. Anyways, I was getting strikes back to back. I don't know how the fuck I'm still here. Anyways, he says, he looks at her and she says, oh, Miss Naughty Nature. And she says, I'm not doing anything naughty, just examining your body to the fullest. And he says, well, if you want to examine it to the fullest, you want to take these pants off. And she blushes, saying no. And she pops down to the side of him, saying, I was just teasing. As he says, really, huh? As he flips her over. And now he's on top of her in like a dominant position. As she can basically feel his like breath. That's how close he is. As he kisses her, saying, as he kisses her. As he kisses her neck. As he goes like a cleavage in the middle of her titties, and he kisses in between those. But her shirt is like still kind of like he unbuckled it, he did it type shit. And I was like some buns. He undid some buns on her shirt as he kisses in between her cleavage. As she says, wait, and she moans. As Izuku, he says, he pops down to the side, saying, I was just teasing. As she pouts, saying, wow. As he says, I'll wait on you when you're ready. I'm pretty sure you'll come to me first. As she blushes, saying, no, I'll make sure you come to me. As Izuku says, I already came. As, that sounds kind of awkward, doesn't it? I already came. As, anyway, he says, naturally, I'm pretty sure you're going to want to come to me when we have our first time. As she pauses and she says, you haven't did it yet, right? With any other girl. And she says, no. And she looks at her saying, pretty sure he says, you're my first girl. Maybe soon to be wife, who knows? As she blushes, saying, we don't know as she starts muttering and stuttering, or she starts stuttering, as he puts his hand on her lips, saying, oh Lord, you're flustered again, aren't you? And she blushes some more, saying, stop it. And she says, sorry. Time skip. Ooh, I wonder how long this is. I'm gonna end this out soon. Time skip. We time skip by like a week. Actually, no, that's too fucking much. That's too much for the plot to be developing. Anyways, we time skip about it's like 2 days. We time 2 days. It ain't too big, too small. Ain't too big, too small. Type shit. Time skip 2 days. Now. Izuku, he says that he's like, he gets up from, now we're just gonna say they were just sleeping, or in the same bed, as he puts his shirt on, as Nejire has his overlap shirt on, or just her panties on and his shirt, as he kisses her forehead, saying, Nejire, I'll be back soon. As she says, she just says some random stuff in his sleep. As he puts his shirt and some shorts on, saying, the heroes need me. As, actually, yeah, that's from it all. He says the heroes need me. That's exactly when I'm gonna end it off. Anyways, I'll see y'all hooligans later.